So this is what we're doing, bro. This is what we're doing. Yeah, shout out to that man, Lord, for real. This is what we're doing, guys. So, Hall of Fame Need for Speed Unbound. What that means is people who were influential in one way or another from day one of Unbound to right now in Unbound, right? Right now in Unbound. So these are the people. Where are you at, bro? You're on here, Prodigy. Dang. We didn't even get to you yet. So this is what we have so far. Let me know how you guys feel about this. Hey, if the viewers drop, the viewers drop, bro. It's okay, bro. It is what it is. All right. Bro, you did not see no corn tabs on my computer, bro. I would never show you all that. That's ridiculous. I'm not Gooner. I'm not the Gooner. All right, so drifting, making it popular. Race version of drift, though. Race. I would say that Kois is the person that made it popular, bro. Or Slide. Bro, you know what? Y'all have said that. I think Fom said Slide as well. But I think Kois just had... Oh, dang. I think Kois just had way more. He just had way more publicity behind him, bro. Let's see. Q, that's what I'm saying. Like, Kois, no doubt. Q, definitely, bro. Because Q was already drifting, right? People were drifting before, but he just made everything way better. Regarding, like, he was like, yo, this is the meta right here. This is faster. And he was fighting for drift the entire time. Okay, so we're going to play some music and all that sort of stuff. We'll play some R&B. All that sort of jazz. Okay. So we got drifting. That's what I'm saying. Like, another YouTuber shouted him out and all that sort of stuff, right? So I would say that Kois definitely has it, bro. Now, drifting for race. All right. Now, this right here, drifting to volume 3. So, Drawdy said that there was somebody before Buster that was making drifting popular. I don't know who Major Payne is. I don't know who that guy is, but he apparently was making drifting popular before the Buster. I only know the Buster as the one that made drifting like mainstream, bro. What do y'all think about that? So Kois, yeah, Kois is definitely a lock. I just don't know, bro. Should we look it up real quick? Let's see. Bro, what are you talking about? That's not what we're talking about, Jordy. Major Payne, Need for Speed, Unbound. Okay, let's see. I don't know who this is, really. What story time? This. Oh no, bro. Do y'all want to hear this story time, bro? Hold on. Do y'all want to? I don't know if y'all want to hear this story time, bro. That's for a different day. Basically, I'm not gonna give everybody the whole details, but what happened was I was DMing this girl, right? Full cam. Yeah, I'll tell y'all this story in a little bit, bro. I'll tell y'all after we make the list. But basically what happened is I was DMing this girl on IG. And we were DMing back and forth. Some things happened. And then I almost got scammed. I almost got scammed for some stuff, bro. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. Don't worry. We gonna talk. Alright. So this is Major Payne right here. Apparently he made drifting popular. Right? He made drifting popular. And Drawdy kind of gave me some evidence for why he made it popular. Let me draw these right here. All right, I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna put this on this screen right here, guys. All right, holy smokes. Okay, so Drawdy said that First of all, there's an entire separate era of competitive drift that happened prior to Volume 4. I wasn't aware of this. UDF era. Does anybody know about that? Yes, he was an Indian scammer. If I don't know what UDF era is, but if he was good before then hey, by all means, buddy, by all means. I just don't understand because I really wanted it where I honestly think that it should be 2 sections, right? It should be pre-Drift Pro and post-Drift Pro. Now, Major Payne was popular up until what? Drifting in Volume 3, right? But if the Buster was making drifting popular past Volume 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, bro, if he was making it, because remember, he was also doing post-drift as well. Everybody knew the blacklist. Everybody knew the drifting events. Everybody knew all that sort of stuff with the Buster, right? So I think that the Buster should take it over Major Payne because Major was only there until Volume 3. Like, I think that's fair. Yeah, that's...
Was very good with smooth drifts, but I've never seen him go for points. I don't know if I'm wrong on this, but Droughty can tell me if I am or not. But I've never seen him doing anything with points, and by the end, when Volume 7 dropped and the drifting got changed, or Pro Drift appeared, at that point, the Buster held all records in the old drifting.
Exactly.
Except for 2. And those 2, he had him beat. He just refused to upload his videos because that one of them was mine and the other one was Fanco PK. And we were both friends of Buster. So technically, he could have had all the records without any competition.
Right. Thank you. Toxic has explained it perfectly. I feel like the Buster was just more influential. Because remember, that's what the Hall of Fame is, right? Whoever is the most influential. Not somebody who's just influential, but the top influential person, right? For all the categories. So, I think the Buster got it, bro.
He even made it into a Black Panther video because of his build videos.
Exactly. That's what we're doing. Now, so I think we're going to keep the Buster right there. If anybody else has any reason why somebody else should be on here, let me know. Anybody is free to have any sort of opinion. You just need to be able to back it up for why they should be on the Hall of Fame. Be in the Hall of Fame. Now, drifting, making it popular, post-Drift Pro, I think Prodigy has that, bro. I think Prodigy has it because him and I forgot who the other guy was that he used to drift with all the time. That he's not on the team anymore. But we'll get to that, Lord. We will get to that. I think Prodigy has it because he used to have pretty much every record in post drift, right? He popularized it, especially on his streams. He used to have everybody wanting to get in there. Yeah, Punisher. But I think that because you did it longer than Punisher, you should be the one that should have that Hall of Fame spot, bro. Because you made it popular post-drift. Now, people can say that the Buster was there, but I think the Buster kind of took a step back when post-drift actually came out. Because remember, he said himself that he wasn't really rocking with it. Him and Girardi weren't really rocking with post-drift. Like, it was cool, but they wasn't really too deep into that. And then remember, when you won, didn't y'all win the whole tournament for the drifting? For the league, I think, right? So
yes, we did.
Yeah, so I think that right there is influential. Boom. So I think Prodigy got it, bro.
I think that, like, I know this might sound like a wild take, but you can't just decide, like, who's the most influential for all of Drift Pro. Because at the beginning of it, the Buster was the most known guy again. He had the record sheet that we took over, but he was still running the records. He still had some of them, if not most of them. I can't really remember. But at the start, he just continued like he did with the old drifting. And after then, like, for a couple of times that was going on, and then I Love Drift appeared. And that guy is the one who took the whole CrownSiNz to a whole nother level. Like, deadass. I'm saying that I think the most impactful guy in the whole comp scene for Drift Pro was I Love Drift because he was pushing scores nobody else could push, and he was always like the bar. He was where it's at. He was the bar for everybody else. And then Prodigy got good. Then Punisher appeared. He got really good. And the three of them are like top three. There are some other people like the guy from the guys from Enigma Drift, but most of them don't play the game anymore. I mean, basically none of them do. But I'd say that for the comp side, it was I Love Drift who had the most influence.
But what about not just the comp side, but what about the regular side as well? Like, I think Prodigy had it where he was influencing the regular, just normal people and the comp side. Like, I feel like he had both of them together.
Later on, yes. But at the beginning, I'd say that was like still the Buster. So, like, I'd say you cannot go like over the whole fucking era of Drift Po. You can say beginning the Buster, then I Love Drift, and at the end of it, Prodigy.
Well, I wrote down all three names, so we'll come back to that one then. We'll come back to that one. Split it with Prodigy and Buster. We'll come back to that. Because Buster already has pre-drift too, so if Buster gets post-drift, then he might as well just have drift in total. Like, there's no point in putting...
There's a debate for that.
Yeah, so we'll come back to them. We'll come back to them. For builds, I think... So, Magic and Cornut were making builds, right? But I think that Magic had more consistency with his builds, with how influential they were for everybody overall. Like, I think that his builds were a little bit better than Cornut's builds were regarding the cards that people would use majority of the time. Now, Cornut would have builds for every single card in the game, but everybody's not using every single card in the game. You see what I'm saying? So, I think that the cards that majority of the community were using, I think that Magic had the better builds and had the more consistent builds. That's my argument for builds for Magic right here. Now, I can see if somebody thinks that Cornut should get builds, I can see that for sure. Because like I said, they were going back and forth with the builds.
Yeah,
like
one would definitely say they fought for the top.
They fought for that for sure. So I can definitely see if you argue Cornut should get that. I can 100% see that.
Wild take, maybe another one, but both of their builds are not the best. I'm just saying, like every Magic, I went to his channel, and looked at the build. I can perfect almost every one of them. Same with Cornut. Like the meta F40, best example possible. The meta F40 can be improved. You can add more power while losing basically nothing else. And so I'm saying that the most dedicated builds were not coming from either one of them. But I think like right now I think it gotta go to Sly QT because he's been posting builds like crazy and every one of them is like perfect.
So I get that the build, like his builds are really good. I get that, but the reason why I have Magic or Cornut on there is because their influence. Like if you go to Reddit and look up builds, bro, Magic and Cornut are in all the posts, bro. Like if somebody asks for on like to this day, if somebody asks, hey, what's a build for so and so, there's always a link for Magic or Cornut under that post every time. That's true. That's why I have either one of them because they were the ones that were running the build game for the longest time, bro.
Yeah.
They ran the game. So we'll come back to them too. We'll come back to them and we'll put Cornut on there. Actually I'll take Cornut off of this because Copium is kind of like its thing by itself. So for racing events general, I put Copium. So I was originally gonna put SimG on here for his events just because SimG because for everybody that doesn't know, before Copium it was SimG had the race on stuff.
Yes.
Race on was SimG's thing and that's what everybody was into, and then Cornut I'll say took inspiration from Race On and made the Copium events. And then they jumped from Race On to Copium. And then Race On kind of just fell off to the side.
Yes.
So that's why I think that Copium has it, because Copium was a lot more popular than Race On ever was in Unbound, for sure. And I don't think anyone can argue that, bro. Copium was like the top event for racing in Unbound.
Like,
so I think
it made a long pause when the Blacklist took over, but when it came back, it instantly got like 100 participants per week. So like popularity is unmatched.
exactly. So that's why we'll put SS, right? No, we will not put SS. We're gonna spell it out, bro. We're gonna spell it out. Okay, we're gonna spell that out. Okay. So yeah, Copium. I think Copium got that. I think everybody can agree. Yeah, the one car, one track. Yes, that event. And you can even put the charity event in there because that was classified under Copium. So even then, like, what's wrong with SS, bro? We're not gonna try that. So I think Copium got it. Nobody will disagree with that. Now, racing events comp, right? I personally think that Syndicate Showdown is better than League. I think it's ran better than League. I think it looks better than League. I think that it's more organized than League. Need for Speed League for Unbound. So
Yes.
I 100%. Now, I don't know if it's more. What do y'all say? Would y'all say that League is more influential or Syndicate Showdown is more influential? Syndicate Showdown is newer, but it has a lot of people. But I don't know if it had as many people as League did. That's the thing.
No, League, over the 2 seasons there were of League, there were like, in the second season it was almost 16 like teams, so I would say that League for now has been the more...
Yeah, I know League has been... Yeah, bro, I know because I was with League and Heat and all that sort of stuff, bro, so I know about all that. I'm talking about just for Unbound. Just for Unbound, man. Yeah, I think League might... So the best overall, most influential comp event was NFS League, bro.
Yeah.
NFS League. Okay. Now we have Troll / Rage Bait. I think Game Over. Me and Hudson think Game Over got this. I think Game Over. Now, it was between...
Oh my fucking
I
god,
think-
I just remember who that is.
I think it's between Game
I forgot
Over
about this, dude.
and Miss NFS. I low-key think it's between them, those two, with trolling. Not so much Rage Bait, but with the trolling, because they're both trolls. I don't think Fom is as big as a... Bro, Fom is not the type of troll.
Do you read the Slow Boys chat?
I don't know. No, not recently. What's up, Banjo? I ain't seen you in a fat minute, brother.
Explains it.
That's
That explains it, that you don't understand why we say Farm is a troll.
Who would y'all...
Like,
But who's bigger, though? Like, who's the bigger troll? Game Over or Miss NFS?
I wouldn't say
Let's
either
say
of them
Game
because
Over.
both were temporary, and Farm is just inevitable.
Yeah, but
Like,
Game Over brought
like-
everybody together, though.
Nah, but you see, Fom can actually act friendly with you. They can't.
Game Over, like, Game
They
Over was
are
iconic,
just
bro. Like, that was an
full-throttle,
era.
Toxic, just don't give a fuck. You lame, talk shit, all this, that, and the third. They went.
The thing with Game Over, it wasn't even like it wasn't a troll. It was just stupid what he said. That was his whole deal.
Yeah, I think
And,
Game
like,
Over
the
got it,
more-
bro.
The more dedicated and like consistent troll, I'd say is Farm, but that's your decision, your list.
I think, like, everybody's agreeing majority that Game Over got it, bro. I think, yeah, Game Over got it.
think Game Over got
He
it, bro.
he was doing his thing, bro. He was doing his
Dude,
thing.
it's just every time I saw this man go live, and I just wanted
Bro.
to just take a peek
Bro.
to see what's going on. Everyone is going.
And remember that there was a time where Miss NFS was trolling, like they were going back and forth with Game Over, bro. So Game Over was at the top.
Yeah.
Like it got so bad with Game Over that Miss NFS put aside her trolling and joined our side to troll him back. So I think that Game Over is the #1 troll for the entire game, bro. Like, I think there's nobody that has gotten to that level since, bro. Remember when he got banned for botting?
Oh no! Yo, yeah.
I don't, So yeah, I think he got it, bro. Now the next category, drama / entertainment / controversial, bro. I'm putting my name on there, bro. I'm 100% putting my name on there. The reason why, I literally had drama today. Dead ass. Like, I had drama today, bro. Like, bro, I kid y'all not. So I think my name is solidified. We'll skip that one. We'll skip it. Yes, we'll skip that, Lord. We'll skip it. All right.
We don't even need to go into detail.
Fastest player. Fastest player, I have to give it. So this was a toss up, right? Because I think Q has an argument for this one as well, because everybody that was there back in the day, Q, Slide, QT, and who was the other guy? There was another guy. There was 3 people that kept going back and forth. Linear, that's who it was. Linear kept going back and forth. Oh, Liner? Is it Liner? Okay. Liner were going back and forth with world records, right? So Q didn't have that longevity. But
he came back for a short amount of time, but he didn't like. No, and if you ask somebody, like, if you just ask the community, who's the fastest player,
they would say Slide,
and who's known for being that,
they would say Slide for sure.
It's all Slide.
For sure. Like,
some will say Chinese guys, but and they'd be right. I think the Chinese guys are kind of a bit faster, but in comp, Slide got the edge. That's sure.
Siwoo is fast. Yes, Siwoo is fast. So I understand where you're coming from, but if you were to just ask 90% of the community, that's literally what Slide is known for. Slide is known for being fast, the fastest guy on the game. Like, simple. That's what he's known for, bro. And he's been known for that for a long time in Unbound, right? So that's why I would say that Slide can have fastest player. I'm not saying that everybody else is not super fast, because they are. And if you probably put all of them in a race, it could go either way. Between the 4 of them, it could go either way. But Slide is just consistently known for being the fastest out of everybody. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's been doing it the longest out of every single person, bro. So yeah, like Seikei, Siwoo, Ray, Liner, all of them, bro, they all got it. But I think Slide has he's got it for sure. If that makes sense. Now, creating change for the game. FOM has made multiple Reddit posts that have gotten attention from the devs themselves. And this is my argument for that, right? Or my argument against it. There's no evidence that those Reddit posts are the 100% the reason why there was change in Unbound. I'm a big believer that the only reason why they even changed things in Unbound was because they were making enough money to validate that, bro. That's the only reason why. If they didn't have these premium speed passes and all this sort of stuff dropping, I don't think we would have gotten as good as volumes I don't think we would have gotten Kaizen, bro. I really don't.
Saying. Siwoo is the sole reason why we don't have the auxiliary bug anymore in the game. And that's why from the community, he is the reason why we can race now, like in comp, without resetting our auxiliaries, which would have given us even less variety in comp.
That is a pretty big thing,
now you can
bro.
actually see different vehicles being driven on different tracks, like for example, Tesseros on speed tracks, R8 on other tracks in the playlist. Yes, it's the R8. Yes, it's the Testarossa, but it's a different car. Back then, you would just go insta-lock Testarossa because you had your auxiliaries on that one.
So, FOM, I see what you're saying, how you had the post that brought back Colossus and the other playlists, but the thing is, what Siwoo did affects every race in the game, right? It doesn't just affect those races. You brought back races that were missing, that were in certain tiers. But Siwoo was able to make it so that we could race correctly on every single race in the entire game. So I think that has more impact. It was more influential over the entire community, not just comp players, not just regular players, but everybody. I think so. Now we can, if anybody has an argument for why FOM is over Siwoo, then I'll listen to it. But I think Siwoo got it, bro. I think Siwoo got it for sure. Yeah, I think Siwoo got it, bro.
Oh, rap artist.
Yeah, rap artist is a little bit tricky because Miss NFS is known for raps. Like, everybody was going to her for rap. She literally made the team raps, right? She made a bunch of team raps. So now Surfy,
Surfy is better. Like Miss NFS was only known for like having the PlayStation side of it covered, but I'd say that Surfy, because like he's literally in the fucking player council. How much more influence will you get? Like I mean, I'd say Surfy.
We can say one for each console. Yeah, okay, we can do that. That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, that's a good point. That's a good
Surfy's
point.
Surfy's PC, isn't he?
Yeah, Surfy PC for sure. I mean, you could throw up an argument for Don Shogun because he made like before Surfy, he made every single
Xbox.
copium rap or stuff like that. But I'd say Surfy has just more influence overall.
Okay. Where is Miss NFS gone? She's dead? No, I don't think she's dead, brother. I just think that she's. I think that
her name now is Eat More Legos.
Well, I just think that she had her fun. She had her time in the sun. She had her fun, trolling and racing and all that sort of stuff, and then just moved on to something else. That's probably just honestly what happened. She just moved on to something else. Her and like Blondie, Chomp and Churro, Ace, all of them, they just moved on to something else. Now, Modder, so he's on here because he made Remix. It's between Remix and Unite, bro. Because I don't know which one is better.
Unite has not one single person, so you know NFS Lie as the Unite as the Remix guy, but you don't know who the Unite guy is. So I'd say if you want to pick one single modder, it's definitely NFS Lie.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, because he's had a lot of stuff.
I think he's in a player council too.
Yeah, because he made a mod that literally changed the game. Like, he changed the game, bro. So I know that this is only for PC, but he's made it so that Unbound runs like it could be a whole different game, bro. So.
Yeah,
NFS HQ.
Yes,
so
he is one of. I would say the best, yes, but he's not the most influential. I agree with you on the best modder because he made some really fucking crazy shit.
Yeah, everybody like has Remix, bro, or Unite. Like everybody that has PC that can run it, everybody has had it at least at one point when they've played Unbound, bro.
Wait, what? Unite? You said?
What did Remix?
It's true that NFS HQ improved the playability of the game so much, but he just didn't have the. I don't know what the word is.
He just doesn't have. He didn't have the influence. He didn't have the reach. Yeah. But this stuff did help. We're not saying that. We're not saying that he didn't help or anything like that. Publicity and community involvement, general. So we have TLR, and then we have PK on here, right? So even though bro had a problem earlier, bro, we had PK on here since yesterday. So it's not even like we added him on here after this beef, bro. We had him on here since last night, since like 2:00 in the morning. So publicity and community involvement. I think that TLR. Well, I mean, we could just put the team. We'll put the team. We'll put the whole team on there. I think TLR definitely had the most publicity and community involvement because they have that magazine. They have the TLR. No, they had the rap because they own like the rap little contest thing, and then they own the magazine. They have all that sort of stuff. Yeah, they had exactly, Banjo. They had a magazine. So I think that they have brought more people to Unbound because right now we're in a dead period.
They definitely.
We're in a dead period, bro.
Have a big community.
Now, Banjo, you were in consideration for this. You were because y'all have those car meets, and y'all were bringing in a lot of people as well. But I think that TLR with because the magazine was reaching like Reddit, all those servers and everything. I think that had a little bit more influence and reach than the car meets did. But you were definitely on here. Like, you're an honorable mention for sure. And then we actually got you right here. Most impactful team. So we have Slow Boys or Boosted Mafia. And
Mafia, not
Boosted Mafia. I have y'all on here because of all the stuff that you do for the community. Like, y'all were doing a lot of stuff for the community. So that's why I have Boosted Mafia on there. Slow Boys, we have Slow Boys on there because Slow Boys at one point was the hottest thing. They were the hottest thing in Unbound. You were seeing everybody with the profile pictures. Jordy came on the scene. He was one of the hottest out. Everybody, Slow Boys was everywhere, right? They were super influential.
When he had his streaming prime time, Jordy was definitely like the biggest streamer on Unbound.
Exactly. So I think that it could go either way, bro. Because Slow Boys was more so a community involvement outside of Unbound, where they had a bunch of people from different teams on, like, in Slow Boys. They were doing events in the Discord. They were having, like, you would go into the Slow Boys Discord and the VC would have like 20 people in it at one time, right? So, and then, of course, Streets was making his own events with the Hot Pursuit stuff. So they had a bunch of stuff, but Boosted Mafia kind of had it where they were deep in the game community, though. Like, they were doing like the car meets, they were doing the races, they were doing all that sort of stuff. So it could go either way. What do y'all think, bro?
I say Slow Boys.
Slow Boys.
At one point they were.
What's up, King?
The general like when you wanted to communicate with anybody from the community, you were in the Slow Boys chat and adding them.
I feel the same way
now
about
Boosted. Now it's the now it's the community hub.
Yeah.
But
Dang.
back then it was Slow Boys.
Nah, I don't want to do that. No, not you. Sorry. I was reading something.
You know what? I'm leaning more towards Boosted just because Boosted was here before Slow Boys and they were already running the game. They were already running the game.
Slow Boys is way older.
Slow Boys is older than Boosted Mafia?
Yes.
Or Boost Mafia. Sorry, Boost Mafia. Slow Boys older?
Boys was way longer, way bigger.
Oh, yikes. Boost Mafia.
What is impressive is how much they've grown, like Boost Mafia. Because I remember when they started their community server, and it just
dude, now they're like,
boomed.
I'll put it this way. I'm looking at their
Hello,
thing.
boys.
They have already 4 people in there just chilling, just talking.
Dang, bro.
Like their community, I'll be honest, their lobbies get, their lobbies. Their Discord server gets pretty packed.
Okay, this is what we'll do.
Load of people.
So we will do a poll for all the people that have.
Tough, bro. Slow, because they both.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we got to do a poll,
Dude,
bro.
This is really tough.
Like, this
word. Throw up a poll.
Yeah, we got to do a So, for all the ones that have more than one name, we're going to do a poll. That way y'all, that way y'all can vote on it, bro. Because, of course, I have my own opinions about things, but we want, like, everybody's vote on here. Now, most consistent player, I think that has to go to King C. I think that King C is the most consistent player by far on Unbound. Like, he's on the game every single day. Every single day.
All right, I'm gonna
Yes, but
start a
Slide and
prediction.
Co. I don't think we hear so much from them, like we hear from King C. But I think they're the same. Like, I like King, but I think I gotta give it to Slide again because
What?
we see how like. Have you seen that guy race in comp?
Bro,
He's a different animal. He's like the consistent guy. There's nobody as consistent as
oh,
him.
no. Okay, so you're getting, so consistent in this instance means the person that's always on the game, not the person that's always like getting first. That's what this means.
Oh yeah, that man
that's
got
what-
like
that's what this means, bro.
10,000 hours.
Yeah, that's what this means. It doesn't mean the person that's always getting first, bro. Nah, it's like most consistent player that's on the game. We'll put on game.
Wait! I want to know now in detail because I know. I think I have another pick. Then, how much hours do you got, King? I know he's.
Bro,
on
King
stream.
has like almost 9,000, dude.
Yo, for real.
Like he's
like,
almost in 5-digit numbers for Unbound.
I know somebody else with that.
Bro, I guarantee that if I go on my PlayStation right now, you know what? I guarantee he's on Unbound right now, bro. If he's not on, then he was on earlier for sure. Bro, look, look, bro, look, bro,
Yes,
dude.
but check how many hours he got.
I
King
just want
said he almost has
to come in and-
6,000.
What?
Look,
how-
I just want to come in and say something real quick. Fucking.
Oh, excuse me.
God damn it, bro.
He's saying almost 6K hours. Let me send you a screenshot.
That's
Because
it's
then I
not
know
just.
somebody.
But what I say King C only because one, he's consistently on the game, right? And on TikTok and YouTube, that's literally all he does. So whoever you're gonna compare, right, it has to be somebody that's also gonna be consistent and also posting about the game, doing random events, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. King C has been in multiple teams, so his consistency in all arounder is still higher.
No debate, but I'm saying that if we just go by playtime, I have somebody with almost 7K hours on the game,
Who?
and I'm racing with him right now. You guys know him, Kamikaze.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah.
Dang, bro. Cause like King is like always on the game though. Like he's always on the game doing something.
Same
like
with
he's
him.
That's why-
streaming.
That's
He's
the
always
thing.
doing
That's
something,
why
bro.
that's why I said King C, because King C, he's always on the game. He's
Content-wise, yes.
anytime he streams the game, it's what's it called? People know him, blah blah blah. And he doesn't just only post about good times. He posts like random people, modders that play the fucking game. He beats them, and he posts it on YouTube, TikTok. Any collaboration that he gets into, he posts about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like King C is the most collabed player probably in Need for Speed because
That's a fair point.
he's been in mostly everything. So if we're going off of consistency
Mm-hmm.
in general of all Need for Speed, King C definitely holds that shit by a fucking mile.
Yeah. That's true.
That's what I'd
Like-
say.
Only thing that I said is that I know somebody who has him beat by playtime alone, but it doesn't matter. Like,
We'll throw up a poll then.
When
We'll
you-
throw up a poll for these two then. I have Kamikaze on here too. So we'll throw up a poll. That's cool. Now for memes, so should it be like meme / funny, like funniest? Who's nah? Or should it just be memes? I think it should just be memes, guys. But memes is kind of like a
I
joke
think-
category.
Then it's more fitting to make like to award the meme and not the one who made it or a single person.
Mm,
I'd
But
say
if you're
Jordy.
if you want just a single person, yeah, farm. We don't
Farm.
even need to
So
talk.
it's just anonymous that Farm, unanimous. Sorry, unanimous that Farm is the one for memes. He's the one.
Yeah.
He's the one. Okay.
Oh, we're doing FOM.
Yes, for memes.
Have you seen what he posts in Slow Boys? Like literally every day.
I was gonna say Jordy, but yeah, FOM definitely.
Now here's the one right here. I don't know if I want to put an MVP category. We're not gonna do MVP if people are gonna get butthurt, bro. We're not gonna do MVP because that's just not what we're gonna do. MVP is the person that basically was just in everything, and the community can describe that they are the MVP of Unbound from the day it was on. So it has to be day one all the way to right now. All the way to right now, bro. So the entire time, who was the most consistent person? Who was bringing people to the game? Who was creating change? Who
Bro,
was
obviously me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
obviously me, bro. Like, why? Like, we don't even need to do this, bro.
Nah,
We
I
don't
think
need to do this.
for MVP, and y'all might hate me for this, right? Y'all might hate me for this, but I think Kois, bro. I think if Kois was still consistent right now, he would be MVP of the game. After we go through everything, Lord, because at one point he was the fastest, right? At one point he was helping with builds. He's almost in every Magic video, every single one of them, right? He was so good at drifting that Militia made a whole video on him. He made drifting popular, racing events in comp too. Remember when he was in comp as well, so he was participating in that. He was participating in regular race events. He was a troll. He had some drama about him. He was the fastest player at some point. He created change for the game because he made people go from grip to drift. He made a lot of people switch over. Not so much a rap artist, right? Modder, not so much. Publicity, community involvement, he was in a lot of stuff. Most impactful team, that doesn't really apply. Most consistent player on the game. Now, that's where he loses, though, bro. Because he's not even on the game anymore. So, who would y'all say is the MVP? Like, has everything. Majority of everything.
Slide QT.
Lord. So, we got Lord, bro, Lord is everywhere, bro. This man, Lord is everywhere.
Slide had if we talking about consistent player and all that shit, like for that
Lord is
reason,
everywhere.
I'm saying Slide. Slide had videos on how to micro drift and all that shit. And even for the Street Saints thing, we have a section for the new guys that want to come in, and Slide QT's videos in there. So I'd say Slide, bro. Slide is definitely the most consistent player from the start of the game to now. I would say Q, but Q retired and he's no longer around. He pops up here and there like a paranormal activity, but I'm saying right now it's more of like it's definitely Slide, bro. Q has not been around.
Light is
I-
Mr. Unbound.
Huh?
Like,
I don't
if we talk-
know, bro. I think Slide is just more so just like comp, bro. Like, because if you ask around just on Reddit and stuff like that, like some people will know Slide, but I feel like more people would know Jordy than know Slide for the regular people, just in general. I think that because
but
Jordy
I'd
is
still-
known throughout comp and regular, right? Like Slide is more so heavy on the comp side, and a little bit of people
But
know
he-
him on regular.
every single video he makes, he posts it on Reddit. So I don't think that argument is.
What's up, Wanted? What up, Hello?
One thing I see that
The next
Nah.
category is about to be fun. But I'm a dip. I'll see you guys.
All right, buddy. All right. Well, we got to come back to MVP, bro. I feel like MVP. We might not get to MVP today. Cause I think MVP is. We could be going back and forth all day for that. Now for cars. Cars, I think pre-Kaizen 180SX is the GOAT of Unbound. The 180SX was dominating everything. Or you think RSR? I think 180SX, bro, because the 180SX was beating the RSR. It was beating everything. It was beating everything.
I'd say the 180, yeah.
The Testarossa. Bro, like I want to put the Rosa on here, but the Rosa was only that guy on the long tracks though. Like it was, you could use it on the shorter tracks, but that's where the 180SX came in. The 180SX came in and smoked it.
Just to end the argument, mostly every fucking race, mostly every competitive race at that time had the 180.
Yeah, the 180SX was kind of that car, bro. It was
The other
car.
cars, the other cars got shown up just like the R8 later on. Rosa wasn't fucking known at the start of Unbound. It really wasn't. People started finding out about the Rosa later on, like a couple months in.
I mean, you said the Rosa is the best B car, bro. The only reason why the 180SX is not the best anymore is because of the R8, because of the Kaizen cars. If Kaizen never came out, the 180SX would still be the best car in the game. For
There was a way to.
For A plus and for A2, right? I think 180 was smoking on A2, if I'm not mistaken.
If they did a little update, bro, where they gave every car the Kaizen handling, woo,
I still think
forget it,
that
bro. We'll have so many new metas. It's not even funny.
I don't know, bro. I think the R8 still would have got it because it's all-wheel drive.
How about all the racers, all the Need for Speed players come to 5M and make our own server?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. The
Real
180
racing.
was running everything except for S plus. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it was running all of it.
Beep beep boop boop bop, beep boop.
No other car can say that.
Man.
You can maybe say the RSR, but it was slacking in S.
The Rosa definitely battles that with top spot with the 180 in my opinion.
Okay.
I feel like everybody.
We gotta do a poll. We'll do a poll on that one then. Now
I
post
feel like
Kaizen,
everybody had a Rosa.
post Kaizen R8, bro. I think the R8 by far. The R8 has destroyed every single thing in the game.
It was promoted in the beginning as well. The fucking Rosa.
The Rosa was not better than the 180SX, bro.
It was
The
not better, but
The Rosa was dominant. The only thing it was better on was going uptown. Every other track, the 180 was better.
Crown, you need to bring back your fucking competitions you used to do,
I am.
bro.
The World Tours, I am.
I got an idea. brother.
Well, tell it to me.
When you go,
yeah, I mean,
no,
you go ahead and tell it to me.
you gonna listen right now.
What?
You gonna listen to what I gotta say right now.
Muted. Just like that, bro. Muted. Bro's just talking to himself. Are you done?
Ships of the Unbound.
Oh no,
Right,
you were
and then
actually,
you go-
bro. You were actually muted, bro. I'm not lying. Like, you were muted,
That's fine. I didn't care. I was still going.
bro. Oh my gosh, dude. Drawdy, what's going on, buddy?
So what you do, right? What you do is you'd go to the dealership. You know, on the bottom right where it says the amount of cars that are in the dealership. You'd go there, right? You put from 1 to the max number that they got in the dealership, and then you just raffle that motherfucker, bro. Raffle that motherfucker, bro. I don't know what's up with raffles today, bro, but it's definitely something.
That's your sign to gamble. Go ahead and gamble, Prodigy.
I've been gambling, bro.
I'm doing good, Drawdy. How about yourself, brother? For the Integra, for low
Alright,
tiers.
am I starting
don't know,
this
bro.
fucking poll, bro, or what?
Bro, give me a second. We're almost done. We're almost done.
Jesus,
we have 2 more things. We have 2 more.
Smell it.
Okay, you know what? We'll put R8 and because I did forget about the S5.
Post Kaizen, R8 and S5, yeah.
The Integra.
R8 and S5.
This man Hudson said the Dark Horse, bro. The Dark Horse was
No,
not.
bro, it's the R8 and the S5, dude. The R8 and the S5 were the most driven cars.
Now,
Like, come on now.
what about the track, bro? The track. Now, listen to me. Listen to me. Everybody, listen to me. There is no competition. I don't know why y'all wanted to say all these other tracks. Blue Collar is the track for Unbound, bro. Blue Collar was that track. Everybody was trying to get the world record on Blue Collar multiple times. We've had that happen multiple times. First in the beginning, like Q used that track to prove that Drift was fast. He got the world record on that track. Militia made a video on Q doing Blue Collar.
Doing that track. Come on now.
Blue Collar is that guy, y'all. It's that track. Scenic,
Exactly,
bro.
dude.
Scenic came
You're not
later.
even with
Blue
this
Collar
guy,
is
you're
still,
you know.
bro. Blue Collar is still that track though. That's what I'm saying. Blue Collar was different. Are you done?
What was that noise, dude? Who was doing that?
What was the point of that? It was Serby. Serby was doing that.
Ugh.
I wasn't doing anything.
Bro,
What are you
You
I
doing?
suck, bro.
Your icon literally was green the entire time. Like, bro,
Yeah,
there's nothing you can say.
About, bro.
Like
His
the
ring-
evidence
the
is
ring-
there. Right.
The ring around it was just flapping black
Right.
and green.
Like, bro, what?
Bro, I'm literally waiting here to click on this prediction, start this prediction.
Oh
I'm
my
waiting
gosh.
on
Okay,
you.
bro. Okay.
Okay.
Predict?
I'm just here
Prediction?
waiting. I
Yo,
ain't,
bro,
I
you
ain't.
sus.
Okay. So Serby wants to do the predictions. Okay, he wants to do the poll. So
What
the
are we
first-
gonna? No. I said I'm waiting on you to do this poll. Don't
We're-
say no.
let's do it. Let's do it. Drifting, making it popular. Post drift. Prodigy,
Okay.
The Buster, or I Love Drift, bro.
I got something for it. I
Okay.
got something for it. Okay. When it came down to the start of it, it was the Buster, right? And I want to take off I Love Drift only because anytime he opened a video or did a video, it was to set a record, right? That was the only times he's posted on YouTube. I Love Drift, he only did competitive drifting, right? And if he ever posted, it was only for the comp side or what? No, not even the comp side. It was just to upload a record. That's what he was known for, right? But if we're talking about making it popular, it was definitely the Buster at the start, and then the Buster had some shit go on to where he wanted
I
to
got you,
focus
Lord.
more in life. So he stopped streaming and stopped doing all this extra shit. Then he deleted his own YouTube channel. And then that's when at that time I was starting to get big off of it because I started to come up from it. And I started doing streams on it. I started doing all this. So if we're doing popular, I'd say the Buster. If we're doing popular, I'd say the Buster.
The
When
most
Buster-
influential person, bro. Like post Drift Pro, as soon as Drift Pro came out to right now, who is the most influential person that brought people to it, was making a name for themselves, had world records, all that sort of stuff? Who would you
if
say?
we're talking about from even
from
right now, I
all
ain't gonna
those
lie, bro. It was
perspectives.
definitely me.
All those perspectives. Okay. Okay.
Respectfully, it's definitely me, bro. It's definitely me. But if we talking about before all this shit, it was definitely the Buster.
The Buster already has one. He has the one where it was drifting, making it popular before Drift Pro. Now,
Yeah,
Drawdy,
it was definitely me. Cause what's it called? I trained some of the members in Enigma, right? And the thing is, they were a part of Street Saints or whatever, and they gained all their shit from I'm not saying they gained it from me. I'm saying the people that learned how to drift from me are the leaders on that team. And they started fucking recruiting and teaching the shit that I taught them, right? So, and even then they started doing their own shit. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was down. I taught some people how to drift in the fucking and the thing. I don't know if anybody remembers when I did the coaching shit in the Need for Speed Hub. But I was even teaching. I was teaching newbies. I was teaching us all a lot of people.
So what? So Dradi, explain the whole situation with. Cause I already put your stuff on here. Hold up, I'll put your stuff back on here, bro. Cause he's arguing that the Buster shouldn't get pre-drift. So hold on, I'll put your stuff back on here. Cause I showed it earlier on stream. Damn.
Wait, pre-drift? Where is this? What we're talking about?
No. We're gonna have a poll for you, Prodigy. We're gonna have a poll for you. I think that you should get it. But bro, where is Dradi? Oh, it's right here.
I'm not arguing that I should get it. I'm arguing that I Love Drift shouldn't be getting that. If anything, there should be a different tab to say the most competitive drifter, and I'd say him.
What's up,
I'd say I Love Drift for the pro drift competitive side. Definitely him.
So this is what Dradi was saying about everything.
About what?
I'm talking into a chat.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know, guys. What do y'all think? What do y'all think for making it pre-drift? Pre-drift should still be the Buster, or what do y'all think? So the reason why we don't have Hot Pursuit, and like Rumble and all of them is because they are the
Pre-drift,
ones.
I'd say the Buster.
They're like lower, bro. We're talking about the events that are consistently have players, consistently people were making content on, all that sort of stuff. The Buster, okay. All right, so Lord said he's gonna do the polls, Serby. He took your job.
Okay.
So drifting, making it popular. That's the first one, Lord. We're gonna do this one first for the poll. No, Dradi, okay, we get that there are multiple generations of drift, right? We get that. But what we're saying is what we're cutting it off at is pre-drift, pro, and post-drift pro. The reason why we're cutting it in the middle right there is because it was a completely different, it was a revamp, bro. It was a revamp of drifting events in the entire game, including the physics of how the cars handle. That's why we're cutting it like that, right? So that's why we're saying the Buster on before they updated it and Prodigy after they updated it. But the people are saying that the Buster got it, bro. That's what the people are saying. That's why his name is up here. All right, 1 minute, Lord. 1 minute for that one, please.
Yeah, if we're doing pre, then it was definitely the Buster. If it was after, it's definitely me. Because I picked up where the Buster dropped off at.
Yeah, of course you could join call. Oh, wait, no. If you're in the Street Saints Discord, you could join the call. It's open. Anybody can join call, bro. If you're already in the server. Jordy, you're banned from the server, dude. You know that. Okay. I'm voting right now. Hey, the poll is up right now, y'all. The poll is up. Prodigy is winning by far.
Hello.
Oh, is Toxic back? Is that Toxic?
No, that's Drowdy.
Oh, Drowdy.
Okay.
Post is before Drift Pro, right?
When I say there's 3 generations, I am talking about there was a physics revamp in Volume 3. Like, you do realize that. They changed this. Not only that, they also changed the point system in Volume 3.
Keep going.
Also, another case to be made, like, I would separate it in all honesty, but if you're not going to separate the pre-Volume 3 era, or UDF era, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and you want to just keep it as pre-Drift Pro, there's also still a case to be made for Major Payne, considering Major Payne inspired the UDF Discord, which then inspired, the styles and the leaderboard that led up to the Buster era. But it's a case to be made. I'd still put the Buster, but it really depends on accuracy and how much you really care about this.
Who is Major Payne? Bro, that says Major Payne. What?
Yes, I said Major Payne like It's
I was
in your
trying to
DMs.
autocorrect or something.
No,
The-
bro, I'm
the-
talking about chat, dude. He said who was main
That
Japan,
had
bro.
to have been an autocorrect.
Oh no, that's not what that says. Okay, this is what we're gonna do.
His main
Let's
Japan.
do another poll. Well, Hudson said it's not. Hudson, join the Discord call, bro. Hudson said it's not significant enough. We're gonna make a
Hold
poll.
on.
Let's make a poll for this.
Hold on,
guy.
hold on.
What do you mean
Okay.
it's not
Most is
significant
before
enough?
Drift Pro came out, right?
This
Okay,
is yes,
so there's-
before Drift Pro came out. Yes.
Yeah, so I'd say the Buster because I can't one. I started to know who the Buster was because of the fucking because of the Buster.
Drift
I started
Pro.
using all that YouTube shit. It was the Buster. I never
well, if-
knew Major Pain.
Okay, if you want to argue YouTube, Major Pain released like half the amount of videos DeBuster did and still like quadruples him in views. Like he averaged 100,000 on average if you check his channel. Or actually, no. He averaged like 20,000, but his best video is at 100,000.
All right, we're on his channel right now.
Plus,
Here
he was featured in multiple Black Panther videos. So if you go popular,
Yeah, I'm on popular right now. All right, so we got So this is how to drift. Almost 100,000
that video
views.
blew up, and that was like what inspired all of the drift. Okay, so if you really want to like a domino effect this shit, you could argue that that video is the reason that the competitive Drift Pro leaderboard exists, because that's the video that created the UDF leaderboard, which created the DeBuster leaderboard, which eventually led into the Pro Drift leaderboard. But it's once again, it's like a sake of accuracy kind of thing. Like if you really care, then you'd say fucking like. You could say Major Pain for the UDF era, and then like DeBuster for the Drift Classic era, because it's still two different eras. Like it was two different scoring systems. It's really up to you.
All right, we're gonna throw up a poll, bro. We'll let everybody decide. We'll let the community decide then.
My
If
thing
you're
is
gonna make
right.
a poll, I would go for not whether it's DeBuster or Major Pain, but whether you should include the UDF era, because it's really just because UDF. I will agree, UDF era was like a very long time ago, very long time ago. Volume 1, Volume 2, and there was a small like bit of drama in Volume 3, which kind of folded everything, and a lot of channels were deleted, and the fucking entire Discord was deleted. So if you want, put the poll for whether that should be included, as opposed to whether it should be Buster. Because if we're just talking because realistically, Buster has it for post UDF era, and then pre Drift Pro era. Like, I'm not saying it's not DeBuster, because it is. DeBuster owns, like, the second generation of drifting, like, hands fucking down.
Hudson said nobody really knows or cares about the UDF.
Yeah,
era.
I can see your chat.
Oh. Hudson, join. You know what? I already told you to join. You know what? You're not joining? Fine.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're going to make a poll, don't do it whether it's DeBuster or not. Do whether, like, UDF should be included. Because that's... I think it's important to include, because it's the reason all the leaderboards exist now objectively.
All right, let's do a poll about that, Lord. Let's do a poll about that. Should UDF be included or just keep pre-Drift Pro on here? Let's do that one. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
UDF Drift.
This is good. If you want, me and Quasi could race against them and see if they're good drivers.
Like, I don't remember how much you remember, Lord, but like you remember the calls we were talking about, like Gravity XS and the original like UDF drama between like Sunfire and Via and all that bullshit. I don't remember if you were really in calls for that, but that was like back into Buster's stream.
There's another turf today.
Okay. Now we have one of the big ones, bro. Who should get MVP for builds? Should it be Magic or should it be Cornnut? That's one of the big ones right there. I'm still leaning a little bit more towards Magic, just because he made builds for the cars that people use. Cornnut made builds for every car. But what about the builds that everybody was consistently using, bro? That's why I have Magic on there, right?
Okay, so if you really want to like debate this, Magic himself brought up an excellent point back in like Build Wars 2, where he's like, while he did put a lot of efforts in his builds, the one thing he always respected about Alex was the fucking hustle. Like, he had an amazing upload schedule. That was like the one thing he always respected.
Okay. Now, but here's the thing though. So, who consistently had the better builds? Like, who had the better builds?
I'm not touching that one with the 10-foot pole.
That everybody would use. Like, not subjectively, objectively. Like, who had the better builds? Because there is an objective answer for that, bro. If somebody made a mistake on one build, and then let's say Magic made a mistake and Cornut dropped a build video that fixed that mistake, then Cornut would have the better build. So it's not I like him more. It's like, who had the better builds that impacted the community as a whole for the longest amount of time. That's what we're asking right here.
The one that impacted me the most was definitely Magic. So I'm gonna give it to Magic.
Let the votes talk. Yeah, we can do a poll. Yeah, we'll do a poll, Lord. Yep.
Do a poll for that.
I don't want to influence on this one because I like heavily biased against Magic because I never even watched Cornut.
I mean, bro, it's just who you think was more influential about it. Like,
well, that's the thing. I don't know. I never watched Alex. I've never even seen his fucking channel.
Oh.
No, I used to get his stuff for Heat all day. Him and Militia. I was bouncing between the both. But when it came to Unbound, for me it was Magic.
So we got Cornut in the lead right now with 4, Magic with 3. You can't vote. Who would you vote for, Fom? Who would you vote for if you could? We'll count it. Bro, no way, bro. No way it's tied, bro.
Did he start?
Okay, now Cornut.
Wait, why can't I see it?
It's all good. Who would you vote for?
Because I'm in mod view.
So you would. So 5 and 5. Okay, so we have 5 and 5. Who would you vote for? Serby?
Magic.
Okay, so Magic has 6. Cornut has 5. Who would you vote for, Fom? Yeah, Fom, who would you vote for? Jordy, you're good, bro.
How do I vote?
Fom, who would you vote for? Who would you vote for, bro? Jordy, who would you vote for?
Fom, type the one you would vote for in chat.
Bro. Okay, so we have 6 for Cornut. Y'all want to redo? Do y'all want? We can do a redo. That's fine. Do y'all want to redo?
Yeah, just redo it.
All right, just redo it, Lord, please. Price, you don't even play Unbound, bro. You're not even knowing, bro. You're just talking. Don Shogun for builds.
You did not just say Don Shogun.
What's up, Benny?
Great rap, though.
Yeah, just start it up again, Lord. We'll redo it. That's fine. Yeah, I know, Fom. We know you said it, bro. We got it. Making it 2 minutes, cool. All right. So we got. It's up right now. Poll is up right now. Who was more influential with builds in Unbound as a whole? Not right now, or not in the beginning, just as a whole, bro. And then we'll put them on here.
All right, I got my vote in.
Okay. Bro, it keeps getting tied, bro. Like, yo. It keeps, like, one
it's
person
very even. It is, bro, because
Man, we ain't doing no dirty speaker, Benny. Boy. Bro.
This guy,
bro. No, do not be the tiebreaker,
right,
Price.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Bro. He can't vote? Okay. Yeah, both of them are good. Both of them made great builds. We're not saying that, bro. We're just saying who was a little bit more influential over the other. That's all we're saying. Right now, Magic is in the lead with 1 vote. Actually, technically, they're even. They're still even because Cornut would have 7 with Fom. So it just depends. bro. Dude, like this is just if one more person doesn't vote, then they're still gonna be even, bro. Like they're still gonna be even, dude. It's gonna be 7-7.
You literally could just.
Benny, who was more influential with Need for Speed Unbound builds before his legal stuff? Just in general, bro. In general, you can either take that into account or you don't have to take that into account. It's just the game. We're just talking about the game, not as personal. Alex, no question. All right. So Alex won because Alex has 8, Magic has 7. Okay, so it would be Cornet. That was a back and forth one right there, bro. Like that was crazy. That was crazy. Okay, and then is there anything else? Nope, because we got these. Okay, now we're gonna do most impactful team, Boost Mafia and Slow Boys, and then we have one more. We have one more consistent player thing. So this is gonna be the most aura. Bro, definitely not you. What? Are you not even? You won't even be top 10 victory most aura, bro. Stop that. Let's lock that in, bro. Let's not do that, bro.
I want to point out in your controversy tier list that you put Voided at number 1 on the tier list because he was, quote, the most consistent player in the game.
Consistently did have something to do with it. Yep. Okay, most impactful team. My personal vote, I gotta give it to Slow Boys, bro. I gotta give it to Slow Boys. It's tough, cause I think Boost definitely has a strong case, but I gotta give it to Slow Boys, bro. Oh no. So Ice, consistent player is just the player that's on the game all the time, like the person that's always on Unbound, not the person that's actually like always getting first place, stuff like that. Boost Mafia, Slow Boys, okay. Slow Boys definitely, okay. You said gang, Jordy? Hey, take Slow Boys off. They're done. That's it, man. Let's go to Boost. In the chat, definitely Slow Boys. like he was on the team, bro. TLR's right here. Because they have their magazine and everything that they do. So that's why they're right. That's why they're there for publicity and community involvement. Oh yeah, okay. It's Slow Boys, bro. Like Slow Boys it's a blowout, bro. Slow Boys. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot about Furry. No, what? Fury. My bad, bro. Fury 117. My bad, bro. Fury 117. That was honestly a mistake, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. Fury 117. I forgot about them. Okay, now we have most consistent player on the game. So remember, this is the person that plays the most. King C is always on the game, bro. He's always streaming the game. He's always doing all that sort of stuff, right, with the game. So that's what this means. We already have consistent fastest player, which is Slide. So this is a whole different category. I don't know, bro. I think it's very hard for somebody to take King's spot, bro. Like King is just consistently on timing with Unbound, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he has it. So let's go ahead. Let's throw up that poll real quick. And there you go. You wish you could make Hall of Fame? What's your case then, Levi? What's your case, bro? What category do you think you would be good in? Anybody can be in the Hall of Fame, bro. Anybody can be in it. You just have to have evidence for why you deserve to be in it, or why you should be in it, rather. I won't say deserve. So, you feel free, bro. Feel free to state your case. Oh, I didn't even know the poll was out. Dang, bro.
Dude,
I didn't even know the poll was out. Whatever category you want. Whatever category you want, Levi. Bro, it's not about if you don't think you can make it, dude. You have to have the confidence to state your case, brother. Like these are just what people in the stream are just talking about. We talked about this yesterday, and now we're voting on the ones that could go either way, dude. Like, just have confidence in yourself, dude. Like you have an impact on the game. Just because you're not in the Hall of Fame does not mean that you did not have an impact on this game in one way or another. Best up and coming Need for Speed player. He won like a Rookie of the Year. Should we make a Rookie of the Year category?
oh, that's me. All day.
You know what? What's the what's that category called, bro? Most improved.
Ooh, most improved.
Most improved.
Most improved player. I would like to give that to myself, but just
Prodigy. Prodigy was always good though. He just be doing other stuff. Everybody that's comp. I don't think anybody that's comp can be in this category, bro. Anybody that's comp cannot be in this category unless, because a lot of us started comp. Like we started already at that level, bro. Anybody that started at that high level, you cannot be in this category because you didn't improve, bro. Like you were already at the top. Levi and Retro Bunny.
I never did comp before Unbound, so
Broken. We got Serby. Okay. So we got Broken, Serby, Levi. Who was the other ones? Boy, we got Boy. We can put Boy Fixed in here.
oh, if Levi's up there, I feel like Levi takes the cake on that, man.
Puppy. Is that their name?
Yeah, I think so.
What's the full name? Well, see,
I think
anybody. That's what it is, Puppy. Okay.
It's BMF Puppy.
Retro Puppy and a Boy. Okay. We got. Oh yeah, let's put Retro on here too. Retro. Okay, so we have 5 options.
Puppy.
No, we have
There
6.
you go. BMG Puppy. Yep.
BMG Puppy. Okay. BMG Puppy. So we have 6 options on here. Out of these 6, who do we think is gonna get axed?
You could take me out of there because if I personally see Levi over me, so you could take me out.
So you don't want to be in it?
Yeah, you could take me out.
You sure?
I see Levi in there, and my vote definitely goes to.
I do think Levi. I'm trying to think right now. Who was out here just dominating, bro? Who was out here? Like who came out of nowhere and just started going crazy?
Unless y'all think I deserve to still be up there, you know.
How do you say his name? Erexon? Erexon came out of nowhere, didn't he? Didn't Erexon come out of nowhere?
Erexon is disgusting. It's really good.
He was always cracked? Bro, I swear he came out of nowhere, though, bro. I would say Liner, but he doesn't really play as much anymore, right? Broken started in Volume 7. Dang, bro. This is a really hard category. I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty hard one. What's most impactful team mean? Oh, the team that had the most community involvement outside of the game and inside the game. The reason why Slow Boys is here is because when Slow Boys came around,
That
everybody
is not true, Victory.
everybody was on Slow Boys, bro. They were having community events outside.
That is so
They
not
they
true.
blew up on the scene, bro.
Oh, not true.
Oh, Rexon was already there? Okay. Rexon was already there. Most improved, dude. Like, so were all these?
I don't know, man. I really still give it to Levi. That's me, man.
You know what? I could see a case for Quantum too, though. I'm not gonna lie. I could see a case for Quantum, bro.
I feel like Quantum always had a
Nah, cause
steady
Quantum.
hand, bro. Like I feel like he always had a jump. Like
Nah, cause like Quantum is like, isn't Quantum the fastest the fastest grip racer right now?
I think so. He's like one of the best. He's definitely up the tops.
He has always been around though. Yeah.
It's his time.
Yeah, he has always been around. It goes to Broken. You think so? I'm just like, before we do the poll, I'm just trying to think of anybody else. Like, if y'all have anybody else as well, you can drop it. I'm trying to think of anybody else that just came out of nowhere and it just started dominating. I would say Levi. I think Levi got this one, just in my personal opinion, because Levi came out of nowhere and started just climbing ranks.
Yeah, Luigi is definitely.
Seike beats Quantum and Grip.
I could
I
say
don't know.
Luigi as well.
Ouija as well. Okay. It's a lot of people. You beat Quantum and Grip as well.
And Luigi's actually really good.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the way he was racing earlier, he was smoking. Seike's not Grip anymore though. Seike's Drift. Hex doesn't play anymore. Yeah, Hex doesn't play anymore, bro. Split it with Seike? What, for, oh, with, you talking about just racing. You know, see, Jordy, I knew someone was going to make a joke like that, and I thought it was going to be Hudson, but it turned out to be you. You let me down. Most improved, since the start. Most improved since the start. So, the thing that we're doing, it's a little bit tricky, right? The thing about stuff like that, people that are like high level comp, is that they were always on the scene, bro. Like they weren't. Slide didn't come out of nowhere, bro. I think Slide was already on the scene. Because I remember seeing his name way back then. He was already being fast, right? So, I don't know, man. I mean, we could throw up the poll, though. We could throw up the poll, Lord.
We could do a poll to like put everybody up there, and we all vote to like eliminate you to like get a
these
like
three,
top
Lord.
2 to get a top 2 eventually.
Or how would we do it? Yeah, okay.
Or we can do that like now. Like I don't know. I think that's a lot of people to really vote on.
What do you think, Lord?
Or we could just do the poll and then just call it a day with whatever the poll comes up with.
Yeah, but the poll only has 5. It can only do 5.
Oh, 5?
We can take
5?
one so out of all these people, y'all, who do you think gets the axe? Like who? Oh yeah, bro. I was supposed to be playing music, y'all. My bad. I was supposed to be playing music the entire time, bro. We're supposed to be listening to like some R&B or something like that. Retro. Okay, so we're. You know what, Lord? All right, you know what, Lord? We'll do 3v3. Yep, we'll just do 3v3. Yep, we'll do that, Lord. We'll do that. We'll do that. Let's just do that, bro. Oh, hold on. Oh my gosh, I gotta mute this. There we go. Some more echo. One minute, yeah, 1 minute pause. 1 minute pause. I got Levi though, y'all. Like, and let me just reiterate this for everyone that's new. Just because you are not the person does not mean that you are not still an honorable mention for most improved player, bro. Like, that's not what this is saying at all. That's not what we're saying, bro. Broken is faster than Levi? Dang, bro. Hey, it's close between Levi and Broken, bro. It's close, dude. It's close. Oh, why is this repeating?
Oh boy, do we have a standstill?
Nah, Format voted. So Broken won. Okay, Broken won. Broken won. Broken won. But now boy has a very good point, y'all. Consider rate of improvement instead of the skill. So what do y'all think about that? I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick though. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Okay, chat, I need you to listen very closely, right? We're gonna troll CrownSiNz. I need you to just sit and say bread. Say bread in chat. Just spam it.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Broken was already. I already knew Broken was just gonna beat me out because he's just faster.
All right.
Bread.
Bro, Andrade, you know what the crazy part is, bro? I heard you from upstairs. I heard you. And everybody that doesn't know, let me pause this. This is a little bit of crown lore for everybody that doesn't know. So the reason why he said troll,
Guys, it's Crown Lore time. It's Crown Lore time.
the reason why he said spam bread in the chat is because Andrade thinks that what was it? It was like he thinks that there's different types of was it bread? Different types of bread, bro? Was that it? I'm pretty sure that was it. It was different types of bread. And he said that there's different types of bread. And I said that bread is bread, bro. Bread is bread. The type is bread. Like that, the type of food is bread. That's it.
Bread is bread.
That's bread. There is no different type of bread, bro. Bro, there are no different types of bread. It's all bread.
It's all bread.
Bro, like what?
Wheat, rye, sourdough. Why did I say sourdough?
Bro, but you gotta think about it. Wheat bread, rye bread, sourdough
But
bread.
when you say different types of bread, that makes no sense because of the fact that like a type of bread would be pumpkin bread, you know, banana
Is the
bread,
O or Q?
you know, potato bread. theory, bread.
Huh.
Yeah, in theory, what you're saying
Like-
makes sense in the sense of it's still bread.
Like I'm thinking
Yes,
in
100%.
yes, that's what I'm saying. Like in
100%.
terms
the
of
end of the day,
food, right?
It's still bread.
Right. It's bread.
Wheat bread, and then it's still bread. But what they saying is
Caucasian bread.
types.
Caucasian bread, bro.
Of bread.
There's
Like,
types of breads.
I
That's a
think
little
like
contradiction.
variety and type I don't think are the same thing, bro. Variety and type.
Variety.
I don't think they're the same thing. The type is bread, but there's different varieties of that type, bro. Like 'cause the type of food is bread.
Okay,
That's what it is.
See, that makes sense.
That's
This
my
man-
point. That's my point, bro.
This man is a play on words. That's all he doing. He fucking with your head,
Bro, that was my argument from the beginning. The type of food that you're ingesting is bread. But there are different varieties of bread, yes.
He said Poland.
Different
Like-
methods
Bread is a
making
baguette.
different types of bread.
Bro, no.
There are different methods, though. It's
Okay,
important.
but it all ends up as bread. All of it ends up as bread. Like you're talking. You're acting like if you like do sourdough or something, it turns into a steak. Bro, it's bread. Like what?
Oh my god.
Holy smokes.
No, but it's different types of bread though, because the structure is different and the taste is different, and like
My bread is muddy.
My bread is the best.
W bread topic. Let's go.
Bro.
Yeah, it's Bob. W bread topic. Oh my god.
See how
See, for me, it really likes bread.
What about cashew bread, bro?
I mean, it makes sense that he likes bread, but like,
Bro. See how we got on this topic? Because this guy, like, we were talking about something completely different, and now we're talking about bread. Cashew bread? Okay.
Alright, I'm done.
Now,
done. I'm at a call.
if somebody calls something bread and it's not actually like legit bread, then
Pineapple
that's a
bread.
little bit different,
Pineapple
right?
bread. Yeah, let's
That's a
go
little bit
with
different.
pineapple bread.
But if the basis of it is yeast and it creates bread, then it's bread. Simple as that. Like that is the equation.
Bread is bread.
That's the equation. Simple as that, guys. Simple as that. Simple as that. Okay, who won this?
And no, because
OW
what about
won.
bread
OW
that doesn't use yeast?
Bro,
Yeast.
whatever you use to make bread, then it is bread. If you call something bread and it has
Literally
nothing
left.
at all to do with bread, then it is not bread. Okay. Now what poll is it now? Hold up. Broken versus Ouija. Okay. Proof. Category of people or things having common characteristics. This type of bread rises better in a drier habitat. Bread types. I mean, bro. Fam, I see it.
he can see the fit.
I see the pineapple.
Pineapple bread. Pineapple
See it,
bread.
bro.
Pineapple bread.
Okay.
Pineapple bread. Pineapple bread. Pineapple bread.
All right, what's the next poll, Lord? Oh, okay, hold up. Okay. Oh, dang, bro.
I think it goes to broken.
You think Broken got it?
Yeah.
But it was kind of crazy how no one literally voted for Boy Fix whenever we did our poll. That was kind of crazy.
I mean, people just, like I said, just because you won this category doesn't mean that everybody else isn't a very good improved player. That's not what it means. It just means that y'all are just voting for the person you feel can take that title the best out of everybody available.
Yeah, it's just who's on the top. That's it.
That's all it means. So Boy Fix, I
This isn't
guarantee,
even like
was improved.
100%. This is like all.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's just like the tier list, bro. Like, it's just based off everybody's collective opinions. That's what it is. And then whoever, it's just like, bro, it's just like voting. Literally, like you're voting. All right, so Broken. I'm gonna add all the ends and everything. Broken. Okay. So Broken got that. Now we have one more. No, we got 3 more, bro. Okay, pre-Kaizen. Who is the best car for pre-Kaizen? I don't know why y'all are saying the Rosa, dude. The 180SX was the car for pre-Kaizen.
Well,
I mean,
because
we could put
grip
the Rosa as a
racers, bro.
positive
Grip
candidate. Is it gonna be
racers.
that bad?
I'm talking
Because
about,
of grip racers.
but I'm
bro.
talking about in
People
general
that
though.
use
In general
grip-
though.
In general, there was more grip racers technically.
Yes, in the beginning there was a significant higher number.
If we're talking about grip racers, then I think the Rosa takes the cake. The Rosa
But I'm
and
talking about. You said Grip Rosa. What was the
Yeah,
most
Grip Rosa.
influential car though? The Rosa wasn't dropping records. That's the thing. Like it wasn't changing up the game. The 180SX had all the records. That's why I'm saying it's over the Rosa, bro.
If we're talking for records and stuff, yes.
Like just from day one, we can't really say right now because Kaizen
If we're
kind of messed
talking
everything
about
up.
records, yes, the 180. And
Obviously, top speed tracks would go to the Rosa, bro. Come on now.
but if we're talking about like most used car,
Yeah,
Okay, most
definitely
used car
the
by the
180SX.
community, comp and regular.
Comp and regular,
Mhm.
probably the 180SX or the Grip Rosa. I think.
Low key,
yeah,
bro. I think it might have been that.
they both share that title, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, kind of just like Post Kaizen got R8 and S5.
What
Like,
about the F40, bro? I feel like the F40 could be up there.
F40 was more for the higher tiers, yeah. So,
Nah, the F40
A
used to be the
was-
best in
A+.
A plus and S.
F40 can go in A.
It used to be able to go in A. It used to be great at A,
Oh, that's right. It was kind of broken.
and then they updated everything, so now it could only go to A plus. But it
Yeah,
used to be able to go to A.
I remember that.
I think it couldn't go to B, but I think the only car that could go to B was the Pista, bro. I think the Pista was the only car that could go to B. That was like cracked. That was cracked.
Yeah, the Beasta.
Yes. But to be honest, bro, I'm thinking pre-Kaizen and post-Kaizen should go to the Golf. Like, am I insane for thinking that? I think the Golf should be the car for both. Because the Golf is still out here killing people. Even after the nerf, it's still out here going crazy.
It is cringe as fuck.
Dude, like, when somebody sees the Golf, regardless if they're comp or regular people, they immediately want to throw up in their mouth.
Prefer DeLorean over Golf. Golf is for cringe players.
I'm telling y'all, the Golf has still to this day has the community in a chokehold. To this day.
I mean,
Right.
you're not wrong, Crown. The Golf was kind of a game changer.
Like the Golf was the best car for a little while.
Because like the main reason why is because the races in this game were so designed around all types of dirt patches and
Mhm.
curbs,
Mhm.
and so you had to rock like off-road suspension on most cars. So like, yeah, ultimately that was the better choice because it's just gonna go right through all that shit. Then Kaizen
Yeah.
handling came out. Kaizen handling don't give a fuck about dirt
Right.
and took it out.
That's what
Yeah,
the Golf was
I
good
could
in
agree with
all
that.
5 classes, bro.
I
Like-
see 180 Rosa and the Golf being just up there in general. I don't think either one of them is better than the other because it fell down to personal preference. Kind of like, are you a grip racer? Are you a drift racer? that's the debate between the 180 and the Rosa, and then the Golf is just do whatever the fuck you want and throw off road stuff. So it's just
Yeah. Something
goes
like
through
that.
everything.
Now I would say the Regera, bro, but the Regera's only locked to S plus. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
sadly.
Yeah, not
And
mine,
then we
but
have
Yeah, not
Subi
yours.
over here.
Yeah,
Top
no.
one.
the Subi.
Hey,
I
it's not my
we have
fault. This
Ozo
game wanted to
cars.
bug
So,
out on me, man.
for
I'm
all of
so
y'all
happy about
that-
shit.
all of y'all that are new to the game, the Subaru actually used to be the best car in B, bro. Like way back in the day, putting off road, the Subaru the hatchback looking one.
Oh,
That used to be the best car in B, bro. Besides the Ferrari.
Oh, the WRX, I think it is.
Yeah, the WRX, that used to be
Yeah,
the best car in B.
WRX hatchback, I think.
Like volume 1, bro. Volume 1, it was the best car in B.
and now
Yeah.
we have the Kazan one.
Yeah, now it's yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be heading out soon, boys.
Bro, when are we gonna hop on 7 days? Serby. When are we hopping on 7 days, bro?
Huh? I don't know, bro. Like, you still out in over there, right? Over there in the UK.
Yes. All right, just throw up the poll. You can throw up the poll, Lord.
We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out.
I put the RSR in there because the RSR, everybody was saying the RSR was the best car in the game again. Yeah, these four, Lord, these four. Okay. And then after that, we just have, we could just talk about this real quick and then this, and then we'll be pretty much done, guys. We'll be pretty much done with the Hall of Fame for Unbound for all the people and for all this sort of stuff. We'll be pretty much done, man. These right here are just cheese. We were just doing like niche stuff. Nah, this is gonna be at London. I'm gonna end after this. I'm gonna end after this. I was gonna play some Minecraft, but I I still have to finish my homework. I still have to finish my paper, dude. So, it's already getting about to be 9 o'clock. So, cutting it a little close. I can't believe y'all are picking the Rosa, bro. I can't believe nobody picked the Golf.
We hate the Golf.
We hate the Golf.
Yeah.
We don't even want to give it the chance.
You go for the 180. Okay, the 180SX is about to win, bro, for sure.
Yeah.
It already has 7 votes, and the Rosa only has 3. So yeah, I think the 180SX.
RSR has just the throne of like being in the middle of all of that.
I mean, it was the
There
best
are-
at one point.
There are so many motherfucking builds for that fucking car. It's ridiculous. There are so many. I know Crown had like 13 different.
To this day, dude. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see. Let's take a look at this.
Yeah. How many did you have? What would you count them shit, bro? I gotta see this.
Make sure my game saves first. Okay, there we go.
Up in this tower should give me.
Okay, let's see. It's all the way down here. All right. So 180SX. I think I have 7 or 8 RSR builds, if I'm not mistaken. We're just checking out the builds, bro. Hey.
Yeah, B through A plus. Yeah, it's really good.
Echo. That's why. I had to turn off the desktop audio. Appreciate it. Bro, I forget how long it takes to load into this game, dude. I got it. I got the echo, guys. I got the echo. I got it. All right, let's see.
Go, everybody.
Bro, I have to go through a bunch of cars. I have a bunch of duplicates.
I have 6 DeLorean.
All right, let's see.
Oh, he was driving the
Yes.
Via.
Yes. Oh, all right. Let's go through the the R8
Wow.
builds, bro.
What about the DeLorean? It's good.
All right, bro. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 of those. 7 R8 builds. What are these? Oh, these are just duplicates. Dude. I got 3 rows of builds. 2 G. I used to have like 7 GT builds, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Dark Horse builds. Multiple of those. Well, 2. You already know how to have 2 Urus builds, y'all. 2 Urus builds. Where's Porsche, bro? 6, 7. Yeah, 6, 7. Okay. What? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I used to have way more than that, but I deleted some. I have 8 builds for the RSR, so not as bad.
Yeah, you had.
I used to have
more
like
than that.
double-digit
You
builds for the
had
RSR,
way
bro.
more than that. I remember.
Different engines,
Way back.
different. Yeah,
Dude,
it was for different
he
stuff.
was- I remember when I first saw it, I asked you, and I'm like, why the fuck do you have so many fucking
Let me see if I
RSR
can.
builds? And you said they're all different.
They're all
Like,
different.
what?
All of them are different. Yes. Okay, yeah, because there used to be one that looked like this, and yeah, I used to have way more builds, bro. And then yeah, one used to have this on it. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. Okay. I mean, I don't really be on a game like that, Hudson. That's why I don't really care about how many things I have. I don't really be on a game like that. You know that. Bro, I was on the game yesterday. No. The only person that does that is bro from Boost, bro. What's his name? Yes, Fresh. Fresh is the only one that does that. Say it. Say it.
If you forget about the back of the car, you're good.
No.
I like the back of the car.
R8 for post Kaizen? I mean, I'm with R8, but people are saying S5 too, bro.
Yeah, I think they kind of, because for the lower tiers, S5 definitely takes it, but then see, this could like,
Nah, because the thing about it is people aren't complaining
you know
about
what?
the S5.
No. You know what would be better for this, bro?
What?
If you were to just do it per tier. Because per tier, every car had their own shit. For the most part, for pre-Kaizen, yeah, you could get away with using the same car for every race. But if we're doing that basically, which is what we're doing for post-Kaizen, with the R8 and the S5, S5 holding the throne for the lower tiers, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but
It
what
might
car
be a
for
little
me?
per tier. Okay. So then we'll just generalize it.
Yeah, that's why I'm
In
just
general.
doing this right here.
All right.
But I already
In
had that
general.
planned out, yeah.
That's fine. Gotcha.
Let's see. Yeah, the thing about the R8, bro, the R8 has people complaining on Reddit, making videos.
Yes.
Like the R8 is
On
so
Discord, they were
meta.
complaining.
Right. Like the R8 is so meta that it has people not wanting to play those tiers anymore. The S5 has not gotten to that level. It has not. The only cars that have ever gotten to that level are Pista, R8, Regera, and the Lotus. Those are the only 4 cars that have gotten so bad that people do not want to play those tiers anymore. Those are the only 4 cars, bro. So yeah, I don't have to write a full essay, but I have to write like 3 more paragraphs. Yeah. Nobody cared about Colossus until it was removed. You're bugging, buddy. We was on Colossus a lot before it was removed. That is a lie. That is a straight lie.
Speak.
Yeah, bro. We was on Colossus trying to get sub 5s since the beginning, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was something to grind for.
Yeah, Colossus has always been that track.
For real.
All right, we're gonna do R8 for that. Now, this is the last one, y'all. Last one. Blue Collar that's the track, y'all. Blue Collar has been there since the beginning, even now. Blue Collar is the track that's where the people that have the higher skill separate from the people with the lower skill, bro. I'm telling you. That was a track that you wanted world records on. That was a track that was always the deciding factor in League. That was the track that everybody was grinding. I'm telling you. That's the track. Blue Collar is the track that had Kois with the F40 making drift meta, bro. I'm telling Blue Collar was the track, guys.
Smoke show for me.
Smoke Show. I feel like Smoke Show is up there. Same with Rapid Transit. They're both up there. But Blue Collar was that track. Like, Blue Collar was the one you always had to play it first. And everybody was just trying to get good at it. Trying to master the corners at Blue Collar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's definitely that track, bro. Like, some of the most intense races between teams, either within League or just events, was on Blue Collar. Right, we had things where we were... Bro, wasn't that where the cheese builds started to take off? On Blue Collar. That's where cheese builds started to really, like, be popular. It was because they had the Ferrari. The Ferrari was a cheese build. Then we had the 4GT cheese build. We still had the Golf, of course. And then we had the Lamborghini cheese build. Yep. I'm telling you. Now, Scenic Route, I know that from Quantum, bro. Like, I don't really know that from Slow Boys. I know that from Quantum. Like, because Quantum was always grinding. He was always grinding Scenic Route, bro. Every time. That's what I'm saying. That's where the build war started and everything. Blue Collar is that track, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Blue Collar is that track. From day one. Day one, it was that track, man. Once people... What?
There's one thing to mention, too. I forgot about, in regards to builds and stuff.
What?
Like, we were talking about back then.
Mm-hmm.
But, we're talking current. I will say current builds, I would probably have to give them to Quantum, dude.
Quantum? We'll come back to that, bro. We'll come back to that one, bro.
Fire builds.
We'll put Quantum on here, but
I'm just wanted to throw that out there. I know that was random as fuck. I'm sorry for bringing this all back up, but
we'll put them on there, but we'll see, bro. I would say that I don't know which one is harder, bro.
Like now, like recently, now he's got some fine-tuned shit.
We'll come back to that one in a second. We'll come back to that one. Blue Collar is the hardest in the game to get perfect. I would say, bro, that's gonna be a video by itself, right? I got too much lore, dude. That's a whole video by itself. I could talk to y'all for minimum 5 hours of all the lore that has happened with me in this game, easily. I don't know, bro. I feel like Smoke Show. I don't know which one is harder, Blue Collar or Smoke Show.
Blue Collar, bro. What?
No, because
Smoke
like
show is so much more open. The roads are way more wide. You really just have to worry about the sharp U-turn and the little
blue collar's the hardest.
left, right, left from the start line.
I don't think blue collar is the hardest in the game. I don't. I think on rails is a terrible track. On rails is a really bad track, bro. Like that is
I hate that
I think
fucking
on
track.
rails is one of the hardest tracks in the game, for sure. On rails sucks. What's that? Gotta be kidding me! And that's plus the one that's on the train tracks. That's
Yeah.
one of the hardest tracks in the game for sure. And then there is what is that one? What is that track? Rat Race, dude. Rat Race is terrible. That I would say Rat Race is one of the hardest tracks in the game too. And that's a B track. Rat Race sucks. Rat Race is terrible.
Rat race, yeah.
Rat Race
I
is
can't-
a garbage track, bro.
I can't do it.
That is insane that you say that, Jordy. Rat Race is one of the worst tracks I've ever seen.
You could do pretty
Dude.
good in the damn race if you hit every turn
Rat Race
perfect,
is
but
bad.
it is so impossible. Like almost
Mm-mm.
impossible.
I think those tracks are harder than Blue Collar though, just because they're a lot more technical than Blue Collar is. What is Rat Race? It's a B track. I think it's B. Yeah, it's B. I don't think they
Yeah,
brought it
it's
to
B.
S because they brought some B courses
I
to
think
S.
it goes as high as to A.
Yeah, bro. What's that one? That track sucks too. What is that B track that you start at the top and you jump off the bridge and you go around the little cul-de-sac, you go up the thing and you go through the tunnel and then you go around. Riding the L sucks. Riding the L sucks too. I'm pretty sure it's riding the L, yeah. Riding the L sucks. Apex Predator is just weird. I don't think I think Apex Predator low key, I think Apex is harder than Blue Collar is. I think it might be harder than Blue Collar. Or is it Tourist Trap? No, not Tourist Trap. No. Tourist Trap is the one where you go through the one that's in Chinatown. Not that one. Nah, not that one, bro. W London with the sub, buddy. W London. Tourist Trap is a good track. I like Tourist Trap. That's one of the best tracks in the game to me. But I think Buena Vista is one of the best tracks in the game. Long Climb is one of the best tracks in the game. Let me see. What is that track called, bro? Getting High Tonight is a really good track. Getting High is a really good track as well. Smoke Show is a very good track. Colossus is a very good track. Rapid Transit is a really good track. Road Trippin'? Road Trippin' is a very good track. I love that track. Hustle is a really good track too. Scenic is a good track. I think it's a good track as well.
Off the Grid is a good one. I like Off the Grid.
Off the Grid. But I don't even remember Off the Grid. My hood is decent. That one's it's alright. I'll play it. Like it's alright. Off the Grid. I don't remember Off the Grid, bro. Oh, you know what? The best track in the game. The best track in the game by far. No. The three best tracks in the game. Making Bank is elite, right? Because if you know how to micro drift around that entire left hand side and just train the crown boost, easy like 43 on that track, easy, right? I remember when me and Lord were racing on that track, and I think I got like a 44, and this man Lord got a 45 or something like that, bro. We was moving on that, Lord. We was moving on that one. It was either 43, 44 or 44 and 45. But Making Bank. What is that one? What is the track where we had to be careful of the bridge being up in A plus? What is that one called? Track Day Special is really good too. I love Track Day Special. Shopping Spree. Shopping Spree is a really good one too. Shopping Spree is a really good track. Thank you, boy.
Going Uptown's a great one too.
Yeah, going up. I feel like going uptown's too easy though. Going uptown is a little bit. It's really easy though. As long as you know how to do the turns after the tunnel, you're fine. Like that's the hardest part of that track. And then what is that track called, bro? Lakeshore Remix. Lakeshore Remix is the best track in the game. And I would die on that. I would die on that hill, bro.
I think I could agree with that.
Lakeshore Remix is the best track in the entire game for A plus and S.
Sharp turns.
It literally has everything, bro. It has everything.
You're going top speed for the most part.
Yeah.
I could agree with that.
Yeah, no, not the So yeah, going uptown is the one with the bridge. No, I'm talking about at the beginning. It's Shopping Spree. Shopping Spree is the one where you have to be careful if the bridge goes up. Ostinato is, bro. That one is just NASCAR. Like go right the entire time. Just go right, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what?
Micro drift though.
Yeah, you can micro drift. But that track is so easy though. Like that track is ridiculously easy. That's the easiest track in the game.
That's where you learn how to micro drift.
Lakeside is harder than Ostinato, bro, for sure. Lakeside is way, like, comparing the two, it's way harder. Yeah, that's what I'm, bro. I hate how that happens though. But if you wait a little bit, or if you go to the right and not farther to the left, then the burst nos will work if you use it on the racetrack. Because I remember me and Faulty were grinding times on that. Like we were grinding times on that, just back and forth. That was a really good time right there. That was a really good time. But yeah, I would say Lakeshore Remix is the best track in the game. Best track for sure. Now, for like S Plus and all them, I don't. What's that track? Track Day Special B-side is AIDS. I hate that track. I think that's one of the worst tracks in the game. They put it on S Plus. Oh,
they fucked up the end of it. The track B.
Bro, that's bad. That track is really bad.
Up the end. If they kept the end, a little bit more like you could just kind of just go straight and maintain your speed, it would be fun. But they're making you do all these extra turns and shit. It's such weird angles.
I think S Plus has the worst tracks in the game, and it's not even close. It's between B and S Plus that have the worst tracks in the game. Yeah, we'll do it next weekend, London. In game? Because like there's 3 tracks in S Plus that suck. There's the one that's on the train tracks that is terrible. Track Day B-side sucks, and then the one where you just wall ride the entire time. Which one was that, Lord? What's the one where you wall ride the entire time? And that was the meta? Gotta be kidding me, bro. Yeah, is it that one? Yeah, gotta be kidding me is the train. That's the train one.
Yeah, that's the train, yeah.
What's the one where we were wall riding with the Regera the entire track? That track sucks. I don't remember what that track is. But this was back then when like Goliath was playing, Simji was playing, Jane was playing, and they figured out that the Regera is the best S Plus car in the game.
I'll be back, yo.
All right, Serby. Dude, I don't know what track that is. Y'all know what track I'm talking about though, right? I don't remember what track that is. Bro, now I have to dang, bro. Now we gotta find it, man.